Today a new toy came in, so let's go install it. So this here is the new FB2 module for the V-Rod I just ordered, and well, it just arrived. Hello everybody and welcome to Red Rider Moto. Today we're gonna install the Fuelpak onto this bad boy. So the first thing you want to do is you want to remove the airbox cover. It's quite easy, you just unscrew that and it pops right out. So what you want to do next is remove this by using a 5mm Allen key. Preferably one that's not fucked. Oh wait, I'm also going the wrong way. Never mind. Anyways, you just want to open this up and take it off. Okay, next step is that you remove the factory ECU. That's this little gray box. You can follow this. This is the wiring. You have to disconnect this gray box. You have to pull the lever and try get it off. It can often be very secure, is what the manual says, so yeah, it's tricky, but this is supposed to go off. So basically what you want to do for our next step is remove the airbox cover. It's just hanging from a little wire now, and you want to put the actual module through here underneath the tubing. And well, when we're done tuning, we're actually gonna stick it underneath, so that's out of reach, out of sight, out of mind. So basically what we're gonna do now is separate the black and the gray plugs from the Fuelpak. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the gray one back in place where we removed the factory gray one from, and this factory gray one we're gonna put in the black one. That's basically it. So what happens is that actually the next step of the tutorial video I was making before I decided to, well, just move forward, is that you need to put the plugs together, as I said, and you need to tuck them underneath this part on the other side, as I've shown you. The problem with this was that it did not fit in any way I could imagine. It did not fit. So after a couple of painful hours of trying to find out what I actually should do about it, I found a solution. The first part of the solution actually is removing the airbox cover. Basically what this does, how this makes life a whole lot easier, is that it actually makes a little space where the tube was going, and that's where I put my plugs. These two plugs are in the spot where normally the tubes would have been. So that's how I solved this problem. That's literally the only way I could fit them in. So this is where I put the module. I attached it inside the airbox with some Velcro, as you can see right here. Don't worry, the Velcro, you don't have to buy it separately. It comes with the kit, so that's good. But yeah, that's where I put it. The first step before we're going to dial in the Fuelpak's coats is actually just taking the top off. You can just unscrew them with a little screwdriver. Be sure you do not lose these screws. They're small and they're actually pretty hard to find back. I can relate. So this next part I actually already did, since I'm already done. I'm just showing you guys how it's done. Is that we're going to dial in all the codes in a Fuelpak. So for this next part you gotta find the codes that you have to dial in into your Fuelpak. It's actually quite easy. You just go to the site fuelpak5.com. I'll put a link for you guys in the description. And basically this is what you do. When you first enter the site, it's going to ask you which Fuelpak you have. Well, we have the FP2 module on our V-Rod, so we're going to click that. And it's going to redirect us to another screen where it's going to ask us several questions regarding what brand is the bike? The brand is Harley Davidson. Alright, next thing it will ask you is what is the year the bike was built. Mine was built in 2005, so I'm gonna fill that in. Next part is what is the model. It's a Vera C Vera. The exhaust. What is the brand of the exhaust? It's a Vans 9s, so I'm just gonna fill that one in. Model of the exhaust, competition series 2-in-1. The bevel type, no bevel. They actually come with an optional quiet bevel, these pipes. I have not put them in and I do not plan on doing so. So for this next step, you are going to fill on ECM calibration stock, unless you know for sure that something has been done with your bike, that somebody has ECM modified, tuned it in another way before. Otherwise you're just gonna fill in stock. For this next part, engine type, it's a stock engine, so you just fill in stock. Alright, now when you fill in everything, it's gonna go ahead and give you a little green go button at the bottom of the screen. You just press that and there you have them. All the modes you need to put in. All of them for this particular setup you got. So, and as you can see, as you put the bike on ignition and you press the run button, it will light up as shown right there. Right now the values are 1 and 10. That's mode 1, setting 10. Alright people, and this is how you actually dial it in. It's quite simple. You have the fuel pack right here, and as you can see there's 3 little buttons. The one next to the one, as you first start it up, is the one that allows you to select modes. Press this, you go to mode 4. Press this again, you go to mode 3. Next to the settings, the values for the modes, there are actually 2 buttons. The one on the top is for plus, the one on the bottom is for minus. What happens after you want a negative value is that you just press minus until this little red box in the middle turns red, then you know it's a negative value. So I'm gonna turn this right back because I know this is the correct mod. But basically that's how we are going to adjust the fuel pack. So what you want to do is you want to do this all the way till step 19. Step 19 is a special one. So we have arrived at step 19, mode 19 I should say. And basically what you have to do is you have to open up the throttle till it's all the way open and then close it. That's all you have to do for this step. Alright, so now for mode 21. 21 is actually the test mode for mode 19. So if we twist the throttle again, we will see that it actually adds a percentage. So when you have the throttle fully open, it should dial in 99, and when you're approximately halfway, it should dial in 50. Now, if this is not correct to your liking or not correct to what it actually should be, repeat step 19 and check back at 21 again to see if things are correct. So now the last but not least, fill in all the other modes with the data values you found at fuelpak5.com. I hope you guys found this video very useful till now. If you did, please like and subscribe, it really helps the channel. So when this is done, all you have to do, all that is left to do, is assemble the bike back together. So we're gonna start off with actually assembling the fuel pack back together, and after that we're just gonna put the entire thing back together and then we're gonna start it up. So now that we've put everything back together, it's time to start our engines. And now it's time to press twice, put on ignition, put on run, start shit up and enjoy the sound of your